the story about $1 billion deal for Saudi Arabia. Importantly, institutions, most notably some we call think tanks, work to warp our vision. It's the reality distortion fields they generate that can, when the war drums start beating, can be really powerful and really quite scary. As a case study, a recent piece about Iran in the New York Times, it was a front page story, the lead article of the physical edition of the paper, written by Ben Hubbard, Isabel Kirshner, and Ann Barnard. The Intercept explains. The headline is the top right-hand corner in the front page, read, Iran building up militias in Syria to menace Israel. Any expert on Iran would agree this, strictly speaking, is an accurate headline. However, a number of experts would add something these reporters failed to add. From Iran's point of view, the purpose of menacing Israel may be to prevent war, having the capacity to inflict unacceptable damage on Jerusalem and Tel Aviv can be a way of keeping both Israel and the U.S. from attacking Iran, because Israel may not be that powerful, that incredibly powerful, though they do still have quite a lot of power. They have a army that is mandatory to serve in if you're an Israeli citizen, and they also have a much, much stronger backer in the U.S. So yeah, you may have trouble understanding why Iran would fear an unprovoked attack. Most Americans don't think of their country as wantonly aggressive, and most Israelis don't think of their country that way either. But Israel has repeatedly threatened to attack Iran. 8 years ago, it assassinated Iranian scientists on Iranian soil. And America, for its part, has repeatedly signaled that it reserves the right to bomb Iran, and that it would stand by Israel in any case of war with Iran. In the case of war with Iran, against the backdrop of Iranian history, including America's support for Iraq in the Iran-Iraq War of the 1980s, which produced hundreds of thousands of dead Iranians. It's hardly surprising why Iran views both Israel and America independently as forces to be deterred, for forces to be worried about, or that Iran sponsors anti-American Iraqi militias after a massive American military force invaded or occupied the neighboring Iraq in 2003, or that when America and its allies armed Syrian rebels, thus turning in a probably doomed insurrection into a full-scale civil war, Iran sent forces into Syria to save its long-standing ally Bashar al-Assad's regime rather than to see it toppled by pro-American forces. So, yeah, pretty much they don't want pro-American forces in the region. Like, it's not saying you have to empathize with them or you agree with their position if you want to exercise what the Intercept calls cognitive empathy here. It's just simply the point. You gotta be, and I'm just to be clear, this is me here. Like, you gotta understand where they're coming from, and that can help you because it can show you the true intentions behind some people in the Middle East, some people in Venezuela. You gotta understand where they're coming from, what perspective they have, and that will help you really, and that will help you really come to the realization, I think, about what they are, what their point is, what they're trying to do, why they're trying to do what they're doing. And yeah, that could be really helpful so that we don't go to war with someone who's just trying to, like, say, protect their homeland or whatnot. All right, so anyway, that's our show. We hope you enjoyed it today, and we hope to see you back here tomorrow.